A few years ago, I hit a breaking point. I was working hard, chasing dreams, but everything felt out of balance. Despite all my effort, abundance and success seemed just out of reach. I was trying to do everything right, but nothing was clicking. One evening, feeling frustrated, I stumbled across a book on biblical femininity. I won't lie, I was skeptical at first. How could ancient teachings have anything to do with modern-day success? But something in me was curious, so I decided to give it a shot. Fast forward to today, and my life looks completely different. I found clarity in areas I never expected: relationships, career, and most importantly, my sense of self. It wasn't just about achieving more, it was about stepping into the kind of power I never realized was already within me. That's when I realized biblical femininity isn't just a thing of the past. It's a source of true abundance and prosperity, something we, as modern women, can use to unlock the fullness of our lives. If you're ready to learn how these timeless principles can lead you to a life of purpose, wealth, and inner strength, stick with me. I'm about to share the 6 most life-changing lessons that will help you step into your divine power and abundance. Lesson 1: Embracing inner peace to attract abundance. One of the first lessons I learned from biblical femininity was the power of inner peace. For a long time, I believed that in order to succeed, I had to hustle nonstop, always pushing forward. But the more I worked, the more I felt drained, stressed, and disconnected from myself. I wasn't really attracting the abundance I wanted, I was just chasing after it in a frantic, disorganized way. Then I stumbled across this beautiful concept: peace is not a passive thing. It's an active force that attracts everything we desire. Biblical femininity teaches us that when we cultivate peace within ourselves, when we find stillness and grace amid the chaos, we open ourselves to abundance. Think about it: peace creates space. It clears away the noise and makes room for the right opportunities, people, and energies to come into our lives. It sounds simple, but it's profound. True prosperity isn't just about accumulating wealth or status. It's about creating an environment where abundance can naturally flow toward you. And to do that, you need to be at peace with yourself, body, mind, and spirit. When you embrace this inner calm, you send out a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. It's as though you're saying, I trust that everything I need is already on its way. And trust me, that shift in mindset makes all the difference. The more peace I embraced in my own life, the more doors seemed to open. Things that once felt impossible started falling into place with ease. This is the magic of inner peace. It not only brings clarity, but it also aligns your energy with the flow of abundance and prosperity. When you're at peace, you're not fighting the world. Instead, you're flowing with it, and that's when opportunities, success, and even personal fulfillment start to unfold naturally. For any of us who've been trying to make it happen through sheer force, remember this: true abundance isn't something you chase. It's something you attract through peace. And once you start embodying that peace, the world will start responding in ways you never expected. If you're finding these lessons resonating with you, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more empowering content. And if you know someone who could benefit from this, go ahead and share the video with them. We're on this journey together, radiant rebels. Lesson 2: Faith as the foundation of prosperity. When I first started diving into biblical femininity, I was blown away by the emphasis on faith. It's not just about believing in something greater than yourself, it's about trusting that there's a higher purpose guiding every step you take. This kind of faith becomes the foundation of prosperity, not just in terms of money or success, but in every area of your life. Faith is powerful. It shapes the decisions you make, the risks you take, and the mindset you carry with you every day. When you have faith that you're on the right path, even when things feel uncertain, you begin to move with confidence. You make choices from a place of certainty, knowing that your actions are aligned with something bigger than yourself. And this alignment is what propels you toward growth and abundance. I used to doubt myself a lot, questioning whether I was capable of achieving everything I dreamed of. But once I shifted my mindset and started embracing faith, everything changed. I realized that true prosperity comes when you believe that the universe, or whatever higher power you connect with, has your back. That faith ignites action. It fuels your persistence and gives you the courage to keep going, even when the road gets tough. So, how do you start cultivating that faith? It doesn't have to be complicated. Here are a few simple ways I've made faith a part of my daily life. 1. Start each day with gratitude. When you wake up, take a moment to thank the universe, God, or whatever you believe in for the blessings you already have. This shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance right from the start. 2. Affirmations and prayers. I've found that speaking my intentions out loud or writing them down helps solidify my faith. Whether it's a prayer or simply affirming that I'm guided by a higher purpose, these practices keep me grounded. 3. Trust the process. Even when things aren't moving as quickly as I'd like, I remind myself that everything is unfolding as it should. Faith isn't about rushing, it's about knowing that what's meant for you will come at the perfect time. The beauty of faith is that it becomes your compass. It helps you make decisions with clarity and peace, knowing that every step you take is leading you closer to your dreams. And the more faith you cultivate, the more doors seem to open. You'll start seeing opportunities everywhere, and your actions will align with the flow of prosperity, attracting everything you've been working toward. Lesson 3. The value of humility and gratitude. Humility and gratitude were two lessons that completely shifted my perspective. In a world that often glorifies self-promotion and constant striving, biblical femininity reminds us of the power of staying humble and thankful. These qualities aren't just virtues, they're keys to unlocking the flow of abundance. Humility isn't about shrinking yourself down or dimming your light. It's about recognizing that we don't have all the answers and being open to learning and growing. It's also about acknowledging that everything we have, our gifts, talents, opportunities, are not solely of our own making. There's something greater at work. When we humble ourselves, we make room for more to come into our lives. Gratitude, on the other hand, is like a magnet for blessings. The more we appreciate what we already have, the more we open ourselves up to receiving more. I'll admit, I used to focus too much on what I didn't have, always looking ahead at what I wanted to achieve or accumulate. But once I shifted my focus to gratitude, everything changed. I realized that even in the toughest times, there was always something to be thankful for. This mindset brought peace, clarity, and yes, abundance. If you're looking for a simple practice to develop a habit of gratitude, here's one that has worked wonders for me: start a gratitude journal. Every morning or evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big, just small things that made your day a little brighter. Over time, this practice will shift your focus from lack to abundance, and you'll begin to see blessings where you once saw obstacles. When you live with humility and gratitude, you begin to see life differently. You attract more positivity, more love, and yes, more prosperity. These qualities keep you grounded, no matter where life takes you, and they open the doors to abundance in ways you may have never imagined. Lesson 4: Embracing feminine strength in relationships. Radiant Rebels, let's explore something life-changing: how your feminine strength can transform your relationships. Feminine strength isn't about being passive or overly accommodating. It's about embodying your authenticity, setting standards, and leading with grace. Think about this: when you show up as your true self, unapologetic yet kind, you naturally attract the respect and care you deserve. That's the power of your feminine energy. It's magnetic, confident, and deeply nurturing. To embrace this, start with clear boundaries. Setting boundaries isn't just about saying no, it's about teaching people how to treat you. When you're clear about your needs and limits, you create space for mutual respect. And trust me, respect is the foundation of every meaningful relationship. Next, lean into vulnerability, not as a weakness, but as a superpower. Being open about your feelings, fears, and dreams allows others to connect with you on a deeper level. It takes courage to let someone in, but it also shows incredible inner strength. Another way to harness your feminine energy is by practicing active listening. Truly hearing someone, not just their words but their emotions, creates a sense of safety and connection. It shows that you value their perspective, which naturally invites them to value yours. And remember, maintaining your individuality is essential. A strong, feminine woman knows that while love is a partnership, it doesn't mean losing yourself. Your passions, goals, and dreams matter. When you honor them, you inspire others to do the same for themselves. Take a moment to reflect: are you showing up in your relationships as the empowered, radiant woman you are? Or are you dimming your light to fit someone else's expectations? Your feminine strength isn't just about who you are, it's about how you show up, communicate, and set the tone for the kind of relationships you want. Stay radiant, stay strong, and never forget, your power lies in your authenticity. Lesson 5: The power of compassionate leadership. Biblical femininity teaches us that true leadership comes from compassion and empathy, not control or dominance. I used to think leadership meant being tough, but I've realized that leading with kindness and understanding builds trust and creates real influence. People are drawn to leaders who genuinely care, and that's when doors of opportunity open. To lead with compassion, listen more, be patient, and offer support to others. It doesn't require grand gestures. Small acts of kindness can have a huge impact, creating a supportive environment where everyone thrives. Compassionate leadership naturally attracts success and abundance. Lesson 6: Living with purpose for lasting abundance. Living with purpose is at the heart of biblical femininity. When you align your life with your true values, everything else falls into place. Instead of chasing superficial goals, focus on what truly matters to you. Purpose brings direction, and with direction, abundance follows. Take time to reflect on your core values and what drives you. Once you're clear on your purpose, the right opportunities and resources will align. Living with purpose attracts lasting abundance and fulfillment. Integrating these lessons into your life will help you cultivate a life full of peace, faith, and abundance. If you're ready to embrace this journey, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who could benefit. Let's create a life of true abundance together, Radiant Rebels.